Hi, everyone. I'm
Hi,
Jessie, and this is Santi. We're actually recording together today. Isn't that amazing? We're so
I,
excited.
I'm so thrilled to be here again from the Beehive with you all. And Jess and I are going to broach whatever comes out.
Sounds like a plan.
What I'm thinking is in before I woke up this morning, I saw a spiral staircase. This was semi awake, but not quite, like semi dreaming. And I saw a spiral staircase going up to a door. And it told me that Jessica and I will open doors together today. And that might be our new thing together when we're together, which is not all the time, but sometimes we'll open some doors together. So let's go ahead and do that. Jess, what door do you think we're going through? We got a big selection.
Well, I know one week this challenge has been just, I guess, finding where we belong, as far as career wise. We're all trying to get someplace and open doors for ourselves with careers. So I think we should pull a card and kind of see generally maybe what's going on in the corporate world, or starting our own businesses, things like that. So if you want to, Santi, you can pull a card for us.
Okay, I will do that. I'm going to see what we have. All right. This is saying to me, handwriting. We need to write down everything that we like and who we are. Let's open up the door. It's kind of continuing my first B talk, and write down what we want in our lives. And let's do that. So this is the authentic you, and that's what it says, handwriting. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to write down everything, walk through that door and write down everything and about ourselves, our desires, our loves, our even our dislikes, so that we can get moving with this new energy. It's moving very quickly, as I said before. Jess, what is your take on this?
Well, I feel like even at work this week has been kind of amazing. Like we had a interim ED in our building, and he really was very enlightening, had a bright light around him, and he brought in really good positive things for our team. And I've noticed a lot more just people coming through the doors. So I think it's switching around now and it's getting to be more positive. But I think, when you do start anything, you're going to go through a lull or a period where it's tough. I'll be honest. The first week that, I buried the crystals in the ground around the place, it did take about a month to filter through any kind of junk, I guess you can say, or negativity. But I think now we're starting to be on the right track. And I know that everything happens for a reason. So this gentleman that came into our community really kind of enlightened people. But I think it was the energy around the building that was starting to create a better place. Is this my end all career? Probably not. But, you have to make the best of things while you're there. So, future, I'm hoping to do something maybe on my own, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
When you get through the door, as I saw earlier, I did see on the other side of the door a very bright light. And that does go along with what Jess said. Someone came in to her job
Mhm.
and brought the light with them. And that's what we want. We are light bringers, light givers, light senders, light workers. That's why we're here. Jessica and myself know why we're here. That's part of the battle of moving forward. And so when you know why you're here, you try to seek that. Now I've been retired registered nurse for years. And then during the end of that time, I started to see what I needed to see. It just took a while for me to take hold, raising my two daughters and so forth, to get into that light. But that's what it is. We are energy and we are light. So it's how we put that energy out there. If Jessica wants to try a new career, she really should. She is absolutely amazing with her intuitiveness, and she is a blown out medium. So, I think the thing is the more she's online, she will get called upon to do readings, and she's wonderful. Of course, she gets a lot from her mother, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's what we're looking for, is for people to be happier. People have lived in such
Mhm.
depressed, anxious, I don't know, degraded lives, and we don't need to be slaves to that. We need to be slaves to happiness. We need to be, yay, I'm glad I'm up. I'm glad I'm here. What else do you have to say, Jess?
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, I think you have to make the best of every situation. So where you are at, you're there for a reason. So make sure that you're spreading light and helping those people that are with you, your coworkers, your friends, and then you'll move on to the next chapter, which is, pretty much why we were talking about open doors, is because things will open once you conquer and accomplish what you need to where you're at in the meantime. So I think, like Santi said, making the best of everything is important at this point, and getting through the negative to get to the positive, because I think those are our lessons. So learning these lessons, it could be very, very tough, but you just kind of know that there is the light at the end of the tunnel and you're going to get there, but you just have to learn those lessons that you're in at that moment. So
It is like the handwriting again, like seeing the writing on the
yeah,
wall. I mean,
definitely.
that's giving us that little hint too, besides writing down literally everything, but to see the handwriting on the wall, you have to take the time to be still with yourself. Take the time to meditate,
Mhm.
and you will start to find out more and more. That's how I began with the whole deal. And then you go into your spiritual road and spiritual route, which includes everything. It isn't just religion, any religion, it's all of them. It's everything that
Exactly.
we know. Yes,
So
yes.
everyone keep watching daily. Santi's going to try to be on and pulling cards to kind of see what's going on for the day. Some things you might relate to, some things they may not relate that moment, but it doesn't mean by the end of the week you're not going to relate to that card. So, I feel that the universe kind of talks to all of us in its own way, in its own right. So, it's important to kind of listen, because it could be a clue phone for you to be picking up at the end of the week. So anyway, be watching all of it. Be watching us. We will be together a couple times, and we also be single, but so you might learn something from all of this, and feel the light move you.
And we're both available for Zoom calls, which we're working on now, trying to get that set up. This techie is all new to us, but we learn so much. That's what we're doing on Earth.
Mhm.
It is a learning ground. It's a hard school of knocks. So no matter what you try, it's not instantaneous usually, but we're working on that. So we're both available for, I can do all kind of readings. Jessica would be available for readings on Zoom, and we would love to hear from you and individually work with you, just like we did at the fair. It's a
Yeah.
wonderful thing. And Jess does these beautiful angel paintings she could show you in another video, and they're just wonderful. And I love my bee painting. I want one too, Jess. You can't just have it by yourself. I want my own bee painting for my room, my crystal parlor here. That's what I call
Exactly.
my room. Yes.
So everyone, be buzzed, be spiritual, and be yourself.
Amen.
Have a fantastic week, and the rest of the week, or weekend, I should say, and day.
And have fun in your hive. Come on now.